Well, I can't believe what I've just seen. Like, I actually can't believe what I've just seen. I've never seen a first half and a second half so different, right? We're thinking, here we go, like, it's amazing, we're passing the ball, we're going 1-0 up, we're doing... When was this? What happened to all this? Feels like this was a month ago, we're doing all this, but lately, what are you doing? This is not a dance, it's not a club, right, in Soho. We're playing Angola, and we've not even beaten them. It's the same old every single game. Why are we not putting these teams away? I'm sick and tired of watching the blooming qualification and winning every game and then winning every warm-up game to see this absolute crap. What was that? We had the game in our hands. What? Some guys come on, the B-Tech Bafatimbi Gomes, Mababubu, Mabalulu. He's not even, they had one shot, a penalty, and he hit the bar with it. He hit the blooming bar. And it bounced in, and if it didn't bounce in and he put the rebound, it wouldn't have counted, because that's the rules. It's got to hit a player first. But I can't believe we've not won. Now, I'm going to digress, right? Literally everyone's bottled the first game. Egypt, Ghana, could be worse. We could be Ghana, let's be fair, right? We could have lost. Egypt, Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon. They're all in the same boat. It's not like we're the only ones to bottle it. We all knew we were going to choke. Like, I've got a big problem with Belhamadi, but even bigger, Ben Taleb. Nabil Ben Taleb, your name's Nabil, it's Arabic for noble. That wasn't noble at all. What are you doing? You're playing like Mark Noble, you prat. You're on a yellow, you get more cards than an Eid party, and he's just kicking people in the box. We're so bloody lucky that Ben Taleb was not shown a second yellow. We saw a red for a very similar incident in the Cameroon game. We see the Egypt game, that when Mustafa got kicked for the Salah pen, it was the same. I knew it was going to be given because it was the exact same. He was on a yellow. We've got to thank this Senegalese legend for not sending him off, because if we had 10 men, who knows how that game could have ended. We couldn't beat Angola. Angola. What did they do? They played 5 at the back. They pulled someone in the 40th minute because he was that bad, right? How have we gone from scoring a bicycle kick, arguably the bloody goal of the tournament, no goals topping that, I know he was offside, but if he just timed his run back, Dad, to drawing the game? It's like night and day. I don't get it. It's the game management from Belhamadi is to blame. How can you be so dominant? Okay, so we score. Belaili has that chance. We will come to Yusuf Belaili, don't worry about that. We're on the up. The goal is offside. We cannot start Gassama Bakary Gassama, all this nonsense, because he's off. It's a fantastic finish, but he's off, okay? Belaili goes close. We should have been more than one up. Angola would admit it. That's why they made the change. We should have been more than one up at half-time, right? Second half. Angola have made a change. They actually put Mababubu on, right, before half-time. That's how bad they were. They pulled off Bruno Paz before the whistle went. And then after half-time, Fred the Red started picking the ball up a little bit. Freddie from Scooby-Doo. I don't know who are these people. He's their captain. What are these names, man? It's always against us. And then we start getting these stupid yellow cards, right? Ben Sebaini and Ben Taleb, and it's always the same bloody suspects getting booked. It's always Ben Sebaini. It's always Ben Taleb. It's always flipping Benassa. It's always Yusuf Atal, right? What are we doing? And then we've got 2 centre mids, Ben Taleb and Benassa, are on yellow cards, and there's still over half an hour of the game to go. There's half an hour left. They can't put a foot in. They can't make a tackle, because anything they get wrong, they're going to be sent off. We even see before the pen, Benassa have a VAR check for a potential red card, because they're on bookings. And then you think, all right, guys, if Jamel's not going to take you off, don't do anything dumb. Don't flipping whack people in the box for no reason. They're not even going to score. They're so crap. They didn't even score their pen. How's Mandrea supposed to save it? No keeper saving a ball that hits the bar and bounces in. And it's one of the weirdest pens. It's like a school playground in Hackney. It's embarrassing. And he's doing this. What are you doing? We've gone from all this, to this. Piss off, man, you're crap. How have we not beaten that? It's embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing. Like, they offered nothing. As soon as they scored, even when they were 1-0 down, Angola were like buzzing. We're going to lose by 1. We're going to finish third. Bang, bam, bam, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. I'm going to stay down for 5 minutes and take this 1-0 loss. Bosh. Shall we talk about the positives? Because once upon a time, we were looking forward to this game. We were buzzing for this. We had a starting lineup. All those key decisions we talked about, we got the answers. We knew it was going to be Mandrea and Ait-Nouri and Mandy and Ben Sabeni and Yusuf Altala. We knew it was going to be boiling. Bouaki was buzzing, flipping, playing half time. When was that? Playing like sad songs at full time. It seemed like it was a month ago. Great to see Benassa back, but he went Bentaleb over as a rookie. And as soon as Bentaleb got the yellow, you feared the bloody worst because he can't help himself. Like a kid in a sweet shop, whacking people like it's COD Warzone. What are you doing, mate? How many times did this ref point and go, look, listen, cameras, cameras, cameras. Caught on camera, pal. Kicking people. You little twats. And then what does Bonamadi do? He makes 2 changes before they're about to kick a pen, like Slimani and Adam Waners are going to suddenly save it. Like, listen, Mabalulu, I know you've got a pen, but Slimani's coming on. Adam Waners is coming on. You're going to, your pants now, because they're coming on. You're going to miss it now. And you know what? He did. And he still put it in. Ridiculous. Shaibi started with Bentaleb in. How did Shaibi get man of the match? Like, he took about 20 corners. How many corners did we score in the warm-ups? How many corners? Ben Sabeni nodding them in, and you know, Daraji going, win it, Ammi, nowhere to be flipping seen, mate. All those corners, the ball parting like the Red Sea. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, man. What are we doing? We've just drawn to the Angolans. We're mocking Ghana, we're mocking Egypt, we're mocking Nigeria, we're mocking Cameroon. They're mocking us, right? I wouldn't put Angola in the same bracket as some of those teams. So we've withdrawn 1-0 somehow. I mean, we saw Belali, Bunna, Jahmaras, we're thinking, here we go, boys, it's like 2019 all over again, run it back, the Wahrani Wizards are in town. But no, it was too good to be true. You know what? Before the game, we're thinking, national anthem, they're going to play us some and it's going to be beautiful. The camera showing the Angola team for our anthem. What's going on there? Like, all these guys have travelled, and the Angolans are like, do we say Tahia Jazair for this, or do we sort of... And then they get shown again for their one. I don't know. But let's talk about some other positives. Belali gets the nod. Bunajah gets the nod. Some people wanted Adam Waners. Some people wanted Slimani. It looked like he picked the perfect team because that ball from Belali was fantastic. And the Belali backers looked to be ahead of the Belali haters at that point. Because it's a wonder ball. And he played good. But he can't play 90 minutes. He was exhausted. It looked like he needed a bit of that to get going again. Like, the goal from Bunajah, the first one that counted, is fantastic. That goal, I wish he did that in the final last time. Better than that fluky shot. But that was a really good first time finish. Credit to Belali. It's a fantastic assist. And I always thought you have to play Baghdad with Belali because of the link-up they have. And the overhead kick, it's world class. It's world class. But, like... It's offside. You time your run, it's unlucky. It's like Slimani, who scored a header against Germany 10 years ago. Yes, it was 10 years ago, and he is still here. Yeah, offside, but if you timed your run, he'd probably still get there. So I think Baghdad's got the spot. And I think there's no denying that Bunajah is the striker for this, and Slim is the backup. And I'm okay with that. But that left side, I want Belali dropped now, and I want Amora available again. Get him in there. Because... the guy was blowing at half-time. He couldn't run. We should have known when he did the interview last week and he was exhausted. Gone back to dancing. Shaibi, man of the match from CAF. Not good enough. Get Awar in there, please. We can't beat Angola and Hussam flipping Awar can't get in the team. What's going on there? How is Awar not getting in that? He's probably going to put the French shirt on again after this. Do you know what I mean? How's he not getting into that? I want to see Awar in for Shaibi. I want to see Amora in for Belali. I want to see Bentaleb out for anyone watching this. I want to see them out. And now, any twat that goes diving in for a yellow is getting suspended, right? So we're in all sorts of problems. Benassa, Bentaleb, Ben Sabeni, Altal. These man, another yellow, they're going to get suspended. All the attacks come down the left. Ait-Nouri, Belali, right? No wonder people are saying Mahrez is crap, he should take Riyadh off, he's, you know, Taylor Ward's getting him, making him come home early and all this rubbish. Look. If you're going to play down the left every single minute with Ait-Nouri and Belali hogging it, how do you expect Riyadh to do anything? And when it was on that right-hand side, with Yusuf Atal. He wanted to dribble himself and have a shot and then run back and leave space behind him. So of course Mahrez isn't going to get in the game. But you know when we thought he was going to get in the game? When there's 95 minutes on the clock, free kick outside the box, the Rudgy's saying the exact same words he said when we scored against Nigeria. Angola still had a prat lying down behind the wall, like that worked for Henry Onyekuru. I'm thinking, here we go. It's the same commentator. It's 1-0. It's the same minutes on the clock. I'm thinking, here we go, boys. History's going to repeat itself. Mahrez is going to shut everyone up. What does he do? He flipping lays it off. What are you doing, Shaibi? This is Riyadh. I know he did that before you were born, when you're doing your A-levels. Let him whack it in. I know it's a little bit more central, but they beat Angola in terms of fooling them. Even Angola thought Mahrez is going to hit this, right? Shaibi does hit the target, but it's easy for the keeper. And once again, withdrawn. I don't know what to say. I can't believe it. The only saving grace is that everyone else has bottled it. Like I said, Egypt drew, nearly lost. Ghana lost. Nigeria drew. Cameroon drew to Guinea today. And Guinea will feel hard done by because I know it seems like a long time ago. I thought Kamano was such a harsh red. And what is going on with Anana? He arrived and didn't play. All sorts of trouble behind the scenes there. Cameroon pick up a point. Guinea probably felt first half they should have won. But in the circumstances with 10 men that long, did very well to hang on in there. And yeah, so Cameroon plays Senegal next. That's a big game. And that's where we're lucky that we don't have a big team. I know Burkina Faso are a good side, but they're not a Nigeria or an Ivory Coast or a Ghana. So, you know, but Cameroon are in trouble. They need a Boubacar back because they made a lot of chances. They just didn't stick them away. But Senegal doing what Senegal do. Lamine Camara, that's what you call young player of the tournament. None of this Shaibi, Marmouche nonsense. 2 goals. The third goal was an absolute cracker from Lamine Camara. Gambia felt hard done by. Again with a red card. Shame we didn't see it because CAF lost the bloody pictures in the first half. But Senegal cruising to a 3-0. You've got to say they've been the pick of the bunch. I thought Senegal were the best performance so far. For us in the first half, we're the best performance so far. Clearly not, because we did one of the worst in the second half. Somehow, I don't know. I really hope this doesn't go like the last cup, because this stinks of the Sierra Leone draw all over again. The good news is, we've already scored as many goals in this AFCON as the last one, and there's still 2 games to go. So, all roads lead to Burkina Faso now. The good news for the team is that they have a very short trip home. They can literally cross the road to the hotel, and we don't play until Saturday. So it's a day's extra rest than what Burkina Faso have to contend with. But it's Algeria 1, it's Angola 1. There's plenty to chat about, so leave it in the comments down below. Don't worry, you can agree, you can disagree. You're all welcome here. Just leave your opinion down below and back it. Back your opinion, stick by it. And I'm sticking by I thought Balali wasn't good enough. I'm sorry, not for me, alright? Mahrez isn't going to do anything if you don't get the ball to him. He's a captain, he's going to play, get over it. But Muddy don't have the bottle to drop him, alright? Whether you like it or not, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. 1-1 to Angola. I'll see you next time.